Hello. Before I get into the video, I just need to apologize for the extremely scuffed setup. I'm in my dorm, as you can see. I'm going to be explaining a lot of things, but I hope the setup isn't that bad. And I hope the audio isn't that bad. I'm recording this off my computer, my laptop. So it's probably going to sound bad, but I apologize. I just need to make this video because I need to explain why I've been invisible from the internet. Well, not really from the internet, but from YouTube for the last little bit. Okay, so I'm in uni this year. I moved in about a few weeks ago, and ever since I moved in, it's been extremely chaotic. I'm in engineering, so a lot of work. Engineers they don't like do other work, and my life has been basically completely taken up by either hanging out with my friends or doing work. So that means not a lot of time for gaming. I have not been gaming basically at all for the last 2 weeks. I started classes about 2 weeks ago. And yeah, what have I been doing? What kind of work? Well, as you can see, if I grab this, yeah, this is one of my textbooks. It's a little big, and there's like three others um, for various classes. I don't cover that full textbook in this term, but just the idea, right, is I'm covering about a third of that in this term. So I got to read the textbook. I got to do the questions. I don't have to do everything, but at the same time, I'm also in a position where I really need to do well this year. I'm not going to go into full detail, but just know I need to do well in school this year. So basically, I'm trying to stay on top of the work, and that ends up taking a lot of time. I've spent maybe about 10 hours just staring at that textbook that I just showed uh, over the last like 2 days. So I've just been spending a lot of time reading, doing math mostly because engineering is a lot of math. But there's also physics and yeah, just a lot of shit that I've had to do. And I just want to make this video to say like, yeah, I'm not quitting YouTube, even though it's really hard to play GD and specifically Sonic Way. I haven't played in like 2 weeks. I would have played it on the weekends because I do go home on the weekends. My uni is pretty close to my house, but I can't live there. So I bring my save device. I forgot last weekend, so I left it here, and then I don't want to play on mouse because I've switched to save device now, and I forgot the save device. So yeah, that was great. I won't forget it this time. Um, and I'll probably play some like Sonic Wave over the weekend. But I haven't played in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be terrible. It's gonna be like relearning the level again. So I need to be a little bit more consistent. So going forward, how do I plan on balancing kind of my old life with the new life? Which high school, I had like a system going on, right? And I don't want to get too deep into this. I don't want to make this video like 5 hours long. But you have a system. You do school, you do whatever this is. And in high school, I found a balance. I didn't have to spend nearly as much time on my work, uh, and I still did very well. So now it's trying to find that new way of balancing school and, again, whatever this is. So I basically need to find out how I'm going to do that or figure out how I'm going to do that because I haven't figured it out yet. I'm still not happy that I have to do work a lot and I don't have time. I have time to hang out with friends, but I don't have time to do things that I enjoy, mainly playing games or doing this again, whatever this is. So I have to find that balance. And going forward, I'm going to try. Now, one of the big things is I feel like I'm really behind because a lot of review in the first week. So they dump a lot of like chapters on you and reading and shit in like the first 2 weeks. So I think once I get past these first 2 weeks, fingers crossed, I will have a lot more time and I'll be able to actually like follow along. I don't know if that makes sense, but like a lot of review. And I don't have to do the review, but I don't have to do anything. But if I want a good mark, which I said I need, I'm going to have to do the review, or I feel like I need to do the review, right? So I'm kind of stuck in like, I really want to do whatever this is, but I also know that what's more important is doing a lot of work. And that is why I've been doing a lot of work for the last 2 weeks. So I guess that doesn't answer the question, what am I doing going forward? The answer to that question is, I don't know. I'm going to try to. Right now, I'm focused on work. If I can get to a point where the work is not crazy, and I can actually like have time every day to do whatever this is, then I will. But if I cannot, then that might be an issue, and that might affect whatever this is. So I guess to summarize, because again, I don't want this video to be long, like 7 minutes max. I'm still here. I'm still thinking about whatever this is, and I'm going to try to continue. I cannot guarantee that that is going to be possible. However, if it is not possible right now, that doesn't mean it won't be possible in the future. Now, you're probably asking, what the fuck does that mean? Basically means I might have to take an extended break. Now, I hope this doesn't happen, and I will provide an update video if this does happen. But first year uni is marks matter a lot more, and I don't want to go deep into the program, but you just need to know that marks matter a lot more this year than they do next year. I can't reveal too much information about that, but next year marks don't matter as much. I don't need to get as good of marks as I do this year. Okay, that's all you need to know. So next year also opens the possibility that I can do more of whatever this is. Now, the issue with that is that's next year and we're right now, and that's a really long time away. So I don't want to be gone for a year. That's just awful. So I'm going to not do that, hopefully. Worst case scenario, I'm just going to have to make it work on weekends, probably, because weekends I have more time. That just makes sense. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out. The point is, and the reason I'm making this video is to update you, and I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm updating you on what's happening, why I haven't been uploading, and that I need to find the new balance of work and whatever this is. That is it. I'm going to just dip. That was crazy yap. If you listen to the 7 minutes of this bullshittery, I apologize. And yeah, I'm going to go and actually, I'm going to the gym now. So yeah, goodbye.